So, guys, I'm going to be telling you the disadvantage of court marriage. Yes, the disadvantage. Number one, you cannot marry more than two wives. So, no. With court marriage, you cannot marry more than two wives. Okay? And number two, you cannot control your wife the same way your father used to control your mother. Back then, you can't control your wife. I'm telling you the facts. Another third one is you can't tell your wife to pack her load and go back to her father's house. Even when you caught her on your matrimonial bed, she still has the right to still stay in your house. You cannot just send her packing anyhow, like Yawo nylon bag. I'm telling you the facts. You can't just tell her to pack her load and go anytime you feel like or anytime she pisses you off. That's just the facts. And number four, if you like, return her bride price. As far as you have not gone through the divorce process, you both are still legally married. And number five, disadvantage of court marriage. Yes, you cannot have side chico with rest of mind. If you are into any court marriage, you'll be sneaking to have side chick compared to when you just married and you be no. Legally married wives or legally married side chick, you go dey sneak. Pew, pew, pew. Hey, I don't want my wife to know. I don't want my wife to catch me. Oh, yes. And number six, if you're legally married, and that disadvantage of court marriage, if you don't write your will as a husband or as the wife, once you kpai like this, your properties, both heaven and earth, will go to your spouse. Yes, she's the automatic next of kin. Another disadvantage of court marriage, there's nothing like the husband is the head of the man, the husband is the head of the home, this and that. Man and woman in the marriage have and share equal rights. I'm telling the fact, equal rights. And number eight, disadvantage of having court marriage is that if you like, if the man goes outside to pregnate another lady, guys, that your legally married wife, she go use you cash out big time. So you need to be careful if you've gone or done that court marriage your spouse. No time for rubbish. And number nine, let me tell you, if you are building a house as a man, if you're like your wife did not even help you to contribute, when you're going through divorce or one thing or the other, it is assumed that your wife contributed, so she has access to your property. She's also part of the legal ownership of whatever you want, or whatever you have. Sorry, she also has right to it. So, number 10, let me tell you, another interesting part is that one thing about court marriage, once your marriage is over 15 years, yes, is over 15 years, and your wife has medical issues, and for that reason, such medical issues can't allow her to work or do any mental job again. And along the long line or the line or the lane or whatever, you now divorced your wife. Wow. My brother, if you divorce her and it is found that she cannot work to earn money, let me tell you, you're going to take up a responsibility till she finally leaves you completely and remarries. But once she's not remarried, you're going to continue taking up her responsibility till she finds another man. That's the truth. And number 11, and to cut it, second to the last, my dear, court marriage is a statutory marriage. It is cheap, oh, within 30 to 70K, you've done your court marriage, but divorce is expensive. So don't think of divorce. Divorce is expensive and it will take you 3 to 5 years before you finally become free or before the case is being settled. So think very well before you go into it. Use your clear eye too. So that's all I have to say for the disadvantages of court marriage. But you will say it has a lot of advantages. While listing the disadvantage, I'm sure you'll be able to pinpoint the advantages of court marriage. Bye-bye.